What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bandwagon Hopping, episode number 3. No guests for today's show. Instead, we're gonna do a little Ask Me Anything Q&A mailbag segment. I asked you guys for some questions. You guys submitted them, so I'm just gonna go through them now, kind of answer them, just for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit better. So you already know what's going on, man. Let's get it. The first question we have here: what is your biggest fear? Birds. If we're talking about like physical fears, I have to say birds. I hate birds. I do not mess with them. They scare me. Obviously not like small birds like a pigeon or like if you see a raven outside. I'm talking about duck size and above, like chickens, ducks, goose, geese. I don't even know how you say it, but anything like vultures, ostriches, emus, any of that stuff, I do not mess with birds. Now we're talking about kind of like emotional and psychological fears. Like I say, fear of failure. I don't like to fail. I don't like to lose. So that's what I would say as part of my biggest fears go. All right, so next question. What team do you see winning the NBA championship this season? Ooh, this is a good question, actually. I think when you look at the NBA, there's so many teams that could be in the mix, especially with this season. There's a lot of injuries and then the whole COVID thing. So you don't know what's going to happen once you get to the playoffs. We see last year, Miami made it all the way to the finals, which before the season, nobody ever saw that coming. So I think it could be another season like that where out of the blue, you see a dark horse make the finals. But ultimately, I think, I want to say the Celtics because you know I'm a Celtics fan, but the way they've been playing right now, I can't. I gotta give up on the boys. So honestly, I would have to say that the NBA championship will be between the Denver Nuggets and the Brooklyn Nets. And I'd have to take the Nets in that situation. It's just the star power. But that's what I would say right now if I had to put money on it. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Chicken tenders and French fries. That's it. Chicken tenders and French fries. Give me some honey mustard. Ketchup, ranch, barbecue sauce? No, that's disgusting. Honey mustard only. If it's not honey mustard, I don't want it. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. What did you want to be when you were growing up? Growing up, I always wanted to be an actor, honestly. So I think that's why I like doing kind of all these videos and stuff like that, because it's just one of the things that I've always liked acting. I always like watching movies, TV shows, all that stuff. I was in drama club a lot when I was a kid, so growing up I always did want to be an actor, be on stage, be on screen, stuff like that. Or a basketball player, but like early on I knew it wasn't gonna happen for me, you know what I'm saying? So I knew it was like, nah, I'm good on that, you feel me? Where am I from? Right now I live in Georgia, but I did spend a good portion of my life living in Florida, Orlando. Who are your favorite musical artists? This is a tough one because I listen to so much music. I'd have to say right now, my favorite's Harry Styles. I'm a big Harry Styles fan. Don't at me, I don't want any flack for that. Harry Styles is a legend, he's a GOAT. If you have a problem with that, you can come see me. Phoebe Bridgers, Billie Eilish, I love Billie Eilish, man. I love her music, all that stuff, right? J. Cole, Jay-Z. I've been listening to like a lot of Juice WRLD lately. I don't know what that says about me as a person or like my mood right now, but a lot of Juice WRLD, a lot of Kendrick. Gotta have Kendrick too. Yeah, man. What is your favorite movie? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Like my favorite movie of all time. And I want to say that's because it's a recent movie. Before that, it was Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Before that, it was The Blind Side. I love The Blind Side, but those are like my top 3 movies. Like, but Into the Spider-Verse, it just hit on like a different level, you know? I know it's weird because I'm not really the type of person who likes animated films, but it was just different. It felt like a comic book. I grew up reading comic books a lot, so it felt like just seeing the comic books just applied to the screen. It didn't feel like an animated movie, you know what I'm saying? It just hit on a completely different level. So I have to say, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, can't wait for the sequel. Shout out to Miles Morales, man. Look. Listen, if you're watching this right now, Marvel, Sony, whoever, if you're watching this and you need somebody to play live action Miles Morales, like, hit me up. Like, you know, like, hit me up. Man, I body that part. Like, don't even play. Don't even play. If you did not exist, what would you be doing now? What sports teams do you root for? So as far as basketball, I am a Boston Celtics fan, to the core. It's with a heavy heart that I say this because the boys have been extremely disappointing this season, but Celtics, I'm still bleed green, oh yeah. But like I said, I live in Georgia as well, so a lot of the times I watch the Atlanta Hawks too, so I've kind of adopted them as my second team within the past couple of years. So I also have love for the Hawks. As far as football goes, New England Patriots, no matter what happens after losing the greatest quarterback of all time, I will still like the Patriots. Super excited about the moves that we made in free agency. Hopefully we can get a better quarterback in the draft. No disrespect to Cam Newton. I just don't think he's the guy to take us to the next level. But New England Patriots, also, I like the Giants too. I don't really follow them like that, but I do. I like to see, I just feel like the world and the NFL is better when the Giants are good, you know? So I like to see the Giants have success. But also, like, with my fantasy team this season, I had Justin Herbert, and he was literally carrying my team, so I also, like, keep an eye on the Chargers too, so I might adopt them as my second team. I don't know, haven't made that official yet, but I'm watching the Chargers because Justin Herbert is that dude. Who was your childhood celebrity crush? The girl from Victorious, Tori. If you know, you know. Yeah. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy? Okay, this is a good question. So let me educate the people right now. When I was younger, I used to put mayo on hot dogs. Shout out to Bailey, he put me on. I don't do that now because I just find it kind of disgusting, but mayo on hot dogs. That's what I used to do when I was younger. But I also used to make like a ham sandwich, just bread, ham, and yeah, it was just bread and ham, right? But then I would put peanut butter and jelly. Let me tell you something, that sets it off right there, man. You might end up with diabetes, but it's going like ham or like some kind of like smoky meat, like bacon or like something like that. Ham, peanut butter, jelly, used to eat it all the time. Which actor would play you in a movie about your life? Shamik Moore, Michael B. Jordan, because we look alike. The dude from Stranger Things, Caleb McLaughlin, I'd say him too. Who are some of your favorite basketball players? Okay, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Devin Booker, Bol Bol, Lou Dort, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Kevin Durant, Kawhi, Giannis, Damian Lillard. My top 10 right there. What is one idea that you have that you wish you could bring to life? Okay, let me educate the people right here. I love cereal, absolutely love cereal. I eat it pretty much every day. But I was thinking, like, there's so many cereals that I want to try. But when I go to the grocery store, cereal is like $3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so I see like these cereals called like Oreo-O's or whatever. So I love Oreos, I love cereal. So I'm like, Oreo cereal together, like what could go wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I spent $3 on it and it's absolutely disgusting. Well, what happens? I make one bowl and now I have this big old box of cereal that's absolutely disgusting. I can't eat it. Like, I want to just throw it away. Like, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't waste food like that. So I'm like, there has to be a better way, a simpler way, a Sherm type of way. You feel me? Okay, so I came up with the cereal buffet. It works like any other buffet, which I know in this time of Rona and quarantines and all that stuff, we're living in a panda, buffets and all that stuff. Not really the move, you feel me? But once this vaccine comes along, you feel me? So cereal buffet, you go in, you have your choice. Bowl sizes, so you get a type of bowl. You get a size bowl. Then you get to pick your cereal, any cereal. They have all the cereals, and you literally just go back, and you just, hey, I want to try this cereal. You pour it in your bowl, move on. Then you go to your milk section. You got all these milks, 2%, fat-free, low-fat, almond, oat, cashew, hazelnut, whatever, man, whatever rocks your boat. You get your cereal, get your milk, pour it in there, then you eat it. And hey, if you're like, man, this cereal is disgusting, okay, now you know. So when you go to the grocery store, you don't have to buy disgusting cereal. Now you can just go back and you can be like, hey, I want to try this cereal now. And it gives you the option to try as many cereals as you want without the risk of being like, I don't like this, but then you have this whole box that you're just gonna end up wasting. So that's my grand scheme of things, a cereal buffet. If anybody interested in investing, just let me know. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Appreciate you for watching. I'll see you guys next week on Bandwagon Hopping. I don't know why I said yeet, but bye.